Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to Munich. Servus.
Scheiße.
No, don't say that in the video.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Servus.
We have to beep it. Servus. So we are doing a little Q&A. Describe the moment you realized that you want to be a musician. Who wants to start?
Yeah, my moment was listening to the So Much for the Afterglow record by a band called Everclear when I was 6 years old, and I heard the first song come on, or the second song of the album, and right when I heard the drum beat, I was like, I want to do that. That sounds so cool. Like, I got to figure out how to play the drums like this. And I started trying to play the drums, and it came really natural to me, and the rest was history. And now I'm on a bus with Travis, in Munich, Germany, playing drums.
And now you're a musician. Perfect.
Yeah. I think my story is very similar to Nick, where I was in the backseat of my parents' car. Nirvana came on the radio, and I looked at my cousin who was in the car with us, and I said, I'm going to do that one day. And she was like, "What? Do what?" And I was like, "This, whatever they're doing on the radio, I'm going to do that." And now I'm on a bus with Nick in Munich, Germany, doing exactly that.
Yeah.
Nice. What was the proudest day of your life?
The proudest day of my life was having my son Landon about 3.5 years ago. My baby Landon was born. That was the proudest moment of my life.
Nice. And yours?
Oh, the proudest moment of my life. Wow. How do you compete with that?
Not possible.
No, it's not. Adopting my dog Fig from the pound. Yeah, when I adopted my dog Fig 12 years ago, and I held him in my arms, and he laid his little head on my shoulder, and I knew that was my little guy, and I saved him from being executed.
But that's also cute.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I haven't adopted a dog yet, so props to Travis. That's what I need to do some more of.
Do you want to have a dog?
I have a dog.
You have a dog.
Yeah,
he didn't save him though.
Okay. You bought it.
I saved him from the crazy state of Indiana. I bought him. I bred him.
When you write music, what inspires you the most?
What inspires me the most when I write music? Well, I think probably what inspires me most would have to be, I don't write a lot of the music, so Travis writes a lot of the lyrics. So for me, it's all about creating the foundation of like the guitars and the drums and the sonic sounds and the energy of the music. So I think for me, just staying inspired, I listen to different things, like different kinds of music before I come into the studio. Trying to create different flavors every single day in the studio that feel different and unique, so that not everything feels the same. I try and stay inspired outside of music too, like just doing stuff in a routine, whether it's surfing or playing ice hockey, running, stuff like that, and just allowing myself to think and come up with different ideas and stay inspired in that way. So I don't know. Comes in different shapes and sizes, right, Travis?
Yeah, for sure. I think what inspires me is definitely heartbreak, and then on the opposite end of that, like the romanticism, like romanticizing a future with somebody and thinking about like endless possibilities. Those are what the two things that I draw inspiration from the most, right? Is like past experiences and something that hasn't happened yet, and kind of writing that story in real time. And I think where I find that inspiration is through like physical activity, whether it's like Nick said, running, exercising, or doing the most monotonous things like driving in my car and sitting in traffic, or taking a shower, or just like lying in bed at night when I can't fall asleep. That's usually when those things will hit me the hardest.
Okay, nice. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would it be, dead or alive?
Man, I'm always in the hot seat first here for this one. I don't know if I can say who it would be, Travis.
You want 1 minute? I asked Travis first.
Okay, I'll say. Go. Pamela Anderson?
Why?
I don't know, because she's a legend, and like, why not? Pamela Anderson. She was the icon for what every male figure on the planet wanted to hang out with for, about a decade, maybe longer, maybe still today. That's why I'm raising my hand and saying Pamela Anderson in 2023.
In the barbed wire outfit or the Baywatch outfit?
Baywatch, no doubt.
I'll go barbed wire. I'll take barbed wire. Nick will take Baywatch, and I think that sums up our band perfectly. Oh, me now. Let's see. Maybe Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
Because he's just a legend, and it'd be really cool, to have a meal with him and pick his brain about travel and food and culture and everything like that.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A drummer.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to be a drummer.
Dreams come true. Dreams come true.
Yeah, always as a kid, I was like, all I wanted to be was a drummer on tour playing big rock shows. Yeah. So, it came true.
Perfect.
I thought when I was little, when I was like 5, I wanted to be a marine biologist, but that's really just because I wanted to swim with dolphins. But then when I got my guitar when I was like 5, then I wanted to be in a band and I wanted to be a musician, and now here we are. On
the side though, he's a marine biologist.
I do swim with dolphins.
Yeah, he swims with dolphins all the time.
Really?
No. I gave up that dream a long time ago.
Yeah, but maybe this will happen too.
It could still happen. Yeah.
Yes, my uncle was killed by a dolphin, and ever since then I had to leave that. They're dangerous. They'll hunt you down in packs.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll dismember you alive. They have no remorse. They have no care for anyone but themselves. And that's why I find them so fascinating.
So they seem familiar to you. What's the quickest way to your heart?
Quickest way to my heart.
I'd say a knife just straight through the chest. Right there. That's probably the most efficient.
Travis is a dark human being. Quickest way to my heart. I would say just buy me a tiny little labradoodle. Just a cute little fluffy labradoodle.
Don't rescue one. Buy him one. It needs to be bred. It needs to be
purebred and bought.
Yeah,
it needs to be purebred in the lab, scientifically
genetically modified, lab grown.
I would say, why not? Someone delivers that in a cute little puppy cage to me. You have my heart.
Okay. You heard it.
Yes. For me, I don't know.
A bucket of coal? I mean, this guy?
Probably. I'll say physical touch.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a nice head massage. There we go. Guys, I'm falling in love back here.
Head massage. That's a good one.
Yeah, like a nice head massage or a back rub or just someone just that's very sweet and nurturing, There we go.
There you go. Travis's heart is all yours.
You need to put heart eye emojis on the video.
Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. What's the best piece of advice you've ever had?
I'll go with my boy Wayne Gretzky, where he says you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And I think that for me is just, goes back to a bit of just taking the risks, putting yourself out there, enjoying the process of things, not always focusing on that final destination of stuff. Taking chances, taking shots at things, because if you don't, life's going to pass you by. So that for me has always been kind of cool because I love hockey, and that resonates with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me it's something similar to Nick. I don't know who said it, but it's you can't fail if you don't quit. So as long as you keep going and you keep trying, you really can't fail. And I feel like people who do fail are the ones who give up on what they originally set out to do. So you can't fail if you don't quit.
Okay. What are your plans for retirement?
I'm never retiring.
Yeah, when you do what you love. Yeah, when you do what you love, I feel like you don't want to stop.
Yeah, there's no plans for retirement. I haven't thought about that whatsoever. I think I'm just gonna keep going like an Energizer bunny until the very end.
Because I feel electric tonight.
Yeah, there's something in the energy tonight where it's just gonna be on fire.
It just feels electric.
There's electricity in the air.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah.
So it's the same for you?
100%.
Okay.
I want to do more and more and more and more and more.
Okay. Do you have any tattoos that you regret?
I've lasered a bunch of tattoos off. So, yeah, I've had tattoos that I've regretted. for me, it's more of, I guess, like a visual thing than anything of why I lasered my tattoos to, like, you know, have things make sense on my body. I'm like super OCD as a person. I like have to have things organized and clean. Like I'm like a, if you know your sun, your moon sign and all that. So like I'm a Cancer, but my moon sign is in Virgo.
Okay.
So Virgos are very like, have to have everything kind of in order and perfect. So the way I process the world is as a Virgo. So that reflects my tattoos, I think, in some sense of why I've gotten stuff lasered. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. The one thing that I regret the most tattoo-wise, do you have one?
I mean, I'm lasering off all my tattoos as well.
Yeah,
so.
Travis and I just want to like, we're like constantly
I want to laser off
reinventing.
all my tattoos and then redo them. Yeah.
It's like a reinvention from like what you were when you were 18 and what you are now when you're 34.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Because we're so old.
You are not old.
I know.
No, I feel
Just
electric.
kidding.
I feel electric tonight.
Travis is buzzing.
You can feel it in... It's electric.
Sorry, everyone.
What's your funniest tour memory?
Funniest tour memory. Funniest tour memory.
Funniest tour memory would have to be our guitar player Dan blacking out night one of this tour and hitting his head and getting a black eye and me having to tuck him into his little bunk.
Yeah.
Let's just say that night was electric.
And then the second night, Dan continued to get completely horsewhipped.
Yes.
In his buttocks.
Yes.
And they turned black and blue. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's been in buckets of ice since then.
We put a saddle on Dan and we found an equestrian woman who just whipped him until he was black and blue and bruised all over. It was electric.
Nice. What is your secret talent?
Gotta think about this one. Secret talent. I would say I'm a pretty good golfer. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's
Mini
really
golf
good.
or real golf?
Real golf. Yeah. Like I'm out there sometimes playing golf with Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
No,
my secret
seriously.
talent,
He really is. I swear to God, you could go look on his Instagram and stuff.
That's my secret talent. You know, I'm a huge golf fanatic fan. Love everything about the sport, and you know, spend a lot of time doing it. Yeah.
My
Travis?
secret talent. I don't know. Here's one that might shock you. When I was little, I like won a bunch of spelling bees and stuff, and like used to like tour around for like with my school to go compete in like high level spelling bee competitions.
What?
Yeah, so like I'm a really good like speller. Yeah.
Wait a second. Rhinoceros.
See, there we
Rhinoceros.
go. RHINOCEROUS, rhinoceros.
Holy hell! Hold on.
See, I don't want to do this.
Wait a
'cause I haven't
second.
done it in a really long time.
Hold on.
What?
Mantasmagorical. Excuse.
Definition.
A man who's electric.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I am feeling mantasmagorical this evening.
Mantasmagorical. I don't know.
Right. If you and your bandmates would be in a horror movie, who would die first?
Nick would die first.
Why is that? Why is that?
I just feel like Nick would die first.
Why is that?
I just do.
I'd do something crazy and just take me out.
Yeah.
It'd be because I'd be defending Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
And
take
I'd
your
go
golf
out-
equipment.
I'd go out on my sword.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Travis would leave me behind.
No, I wouldn't.
You're such a good friend.
No, Nick would venture out somewhere. He'd be like, let's see what's going on. It feels electric.
There's something weird about this room. The chemistry of this room is really, you know.
There'd be a labradoodle in a box and Nick would go pick it up and
Yeah.
just...
That's like in the It movie where they're in the
Yeah,
house and there's
yeah.
all these like cool things popping out of the
Yeah.
boxes that like lure people in. That would be me. Yeah.
What's the one thing in your browser history you'd be embarrassed if someone saw?
Oh boy. These are really
Good questions.
Wild questions.
Browser history, embarrassing.
What size bra strap should I get Travis Mills? That's in my browse history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Travis?
I don't know. Probably like clothes that are ugly or something. I don't like ugly clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like some whack website that I don't know.
What is the definition of ugly clothes?
Ugly clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Something mass produced. So like fast fashion or something, I don't know.
Mine might also be like how to rush order bras for Travis when he calls me. Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what I'd be embarrassed by? I think the first night of the tour I was Googling all of these medical symptoms for my voice. Because I was like freaking out that I like ripped my vocal cord or something. So I was like looking at all of these crazy WebMD articles.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, maybe stuff like that.
Okay. What would you want your last meal on Earth to be?
Something electric.
Dolphin.
Last meal on Earth to be. I would probably say like a nice rice bowl with like some steak in it and maybe some vegetables, and on top of that some barbecue sauce mixed in with some beans, maybe some black beans in it, and just make like a nice bowl with a little Corona to drink on the side, and then maybe a bite of like blueberry pie.
I'm just gonna go with jerk chicken.
Okay. When was the last time you felt jealous?
Jealous?
Yeah.
When was the last time that I felt jealous? I don't really know. I don't know if I get jealous that often.
No. Not a jealous guy.
I don't know if I do. I don't know. I gotta think about that more. I don't think I get jealous very often. Maybe of my son, because he has a better golf swing than I do at 3 years old. So it might be that.
Oh, I think when I saw the Blink-182 tour announcement go up and that we weren't on it, I was jealous of all the bands that were on it. That was for sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was for
That's a good
sure.
one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Understandable.
Those bastards.
What is your worst habit?
My worst habit might be saying the word like when I talk too fast.
What's my worst habit? Probably my attention span. My ADHD just pulls me in all of these different directions at any time in the day.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
One day Travis is here, and then the other day he's on the roof of the bus and having to track him down, and he runs all over
Like
the place.
being like monotasking is like really hard for me. And like even if I want to clean back here, I'll like pick something up and then like start like looking at it and then like that's like definitely like the worst thing about me. But it keeps me curious.
It's nice.
Yeah. Some childlike wonder to it, you know.
What's the biggest lie you have ever told?
The biggest lie I've ever told. I don't even know. What's the biggest lie I've ever told? I don't know. Maybe come back to that one. Can we pass? Is there a pass?
It's the biggest lie that I've ever told. Maybe I love you?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, when like, when you don't love someone yet?
You felt under pressure and said it?
Yeah. I mean, not like recently, but yeah, like a long time ago in my life. You said ever, so yeah, probably
that's
that.
true.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to get real and heavy, start digging up some trauma.
Digging up some drama.
Still pass or?
Yeah, pass.
Oh, okay. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about myself, it would be to stay 100% consistent with everything that I set out to do. It's very hard to do. I'd probably say I'm like 95%. But I put a lot of things on my plate, I'm pretty consistent, but if I could change one thing, I would be like 100% all of the time, which is probably the hardest thing to do in life. But a lot of things come up, a lot of different places and tours and things, and it's hard to always kind of stick to the routine and thing that you want. But if I'm setting my goals high, that's what it would be.
Okay.
I'll say the same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, consistency. And just kind of operating out of this, like, no misses whatsoever. I mean, I know it's really hard to do and almost impossible, but yeah, if I could do that. I feel like same with like my attention span and stuff is like keeping that consistency would be extremely helpful.
Okay.
Also, if I could be taller.
Taller?
Yeah, like 7'4" or something.
Okay.
Like 8'4".
What do you want to do?
I don't
You
know.
are tall.
Just touch the top of the bus.
Okay. Last question. What are you addicted to?
What am I addicted?
I'm a dick. I'm addicted to
This is one of my favorite bands.
I'm addicted to working out.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I'm addicted to running. I'm addicted to my ice bath. I'm addicted to like serotonin fueling my brain so I can stay in a positive mindset all the time.
So you're doing that every day?
6 out of 7 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to clothes.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love clothes.
Same.
Yeah.
And coffee.
And coffee.
I'll say that too. Clothes and coffee, yeah, for sure. I drink way too much coffee.
Okay. That's it from me.
Great questions.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
your time.
Great,
Yeah.
thoughtful questions. Something about the energy tonight that's
It's
just
electric.
Electric.
really
This
buzzing.
interview was electric.
Yes.
It was.
All right, Munich, Germany.
Yeah.
This has
With
been
girlfriends.
Yes.
Servus.
Servus.